Yeah, I got the internet. School me, bro. The Fat Joe Show is back. We are the best thing moving on the gram. Hands down. Butter, what's up? Shout out my sister Cardi B. She got a #1 again. Shout out to my sister Remy Ma, my brother Pat Poose. They gave me this pendant for my birthday. My birthday is Wednesday. But I'm going to be making a whole lot of movies till then. A whole lot of movies. Like, you know, I act up on my birthday on another level because I'm happy I made it another year. I'm blessed to wake up every morning. Shout out my brother OG Muggs over there in Inglewood. Every morning he throws up this thing, yo, God, thank you, this, that. Man, I like it every morning. Shout out to my cousin Carmencita. Mama Silvers, I love you. Happy birthday today. A lot of Leos. A lot of Leos out there. It's a lot of Leos' birthdays. Oh, yeah. And so my sister, she gave me something that was priceless. She gave me a pendant with pun and full flex. These are like my brothers. If you know the history of Terror Squad, you know what it is with full flex. So these are my best friends. And then I got Tone Montana, rest in peace, Tony. It's my best friend ever in life. And my other best friend is Big Frank, and he gone for a minute. We'll see him though. What's good, y'all? Yeah, so I keep my brothers with me at all times. So we over here, yo, Johnny Boy, what's good? Johnny Jets. Yo, Johnny Jets. What's good, Johnny Jets? Let me tell you something. These mosquitoes is fucking me up right now. So Khaled said, yo, you should do the show outside. We got a mansion. He said, you should do the show outside. It's the tropic. This shit nighttime and these bugs is eating me up. So that's why I said, if we gonna do it like Oprah used to do or Regis Philbin, we gotta do it at 7 o'clock so y'all can see the cotton candy sky, the water. The water here is so legend. Okay. Yo, listen, bro. Soon as this show is over, I'm gonna call you and you're gonna tell me how to get these playoffs, cause this shit a problem. I gotta see what's popping out there. You know, Joe Crack don't know what's going on. It's a problem. And yo, shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to my brother Nori. Pistol Pete birthday. Happy birthday, Pistol Pete. Dog in the yard, my brother. We never thought we'd be seeing this age. You know, we really came up the real way. Hard. Know what I'm saying? And it wasn't easy, man. And just, I'm so blessed that I'm able to see life. Joy. You know what I mean? Guys like me, they don't make it to this age. They don't make it out here like that. Yo, Ro.
What up?
Yo, Ro, they got you looking fly. So you reporting live from the crib?
Nah, I'm actually at the studio right now. We just taking a break. I'm on the air. So yeah, we in between. I got the games right here in front of me, right here on the screen.
Yo, you know it's my birthday Wednesday. I need one of them. It's really the real in the side on there on TV. Yo, what's going on in the playoffs? So they trying. Listen, I can't believe we got a mansion a mile long. They got every other channel but the playoffs.
That's crazy.
And I'm on an island. This is crazy. I'm losing it. I told the lady, I said, listen, miss, you have 800 channels. You gotta find the playoffs. If you do not, miss, I need to know where's the local bar, because I have to go watch the play. What's happened so far today?
So far, your man Donovan Mitchell went nuts. He dropped 57, but they took the L because Denver came with it. We were just talking about Denver the other day.
Denver, Bo went crazy and the Joker went crazy.
Bobo didn't play. Joker did his thing. He went crazy. Jamal Murray went crazy. But yeah, your man Donovan Mitchell was a problem. But they
No,
took
he
that
went
L.
crazy. Yeah. Dame Dollar got him all lit. And then we gotta say, Ja Morant, he went crazy. Ja
No
Morant,
question.
he went crazy. Like he is the closest thing I have seen to AI. You heard me
Yo,
say it. Joe
yo,
Crack.
that's real because number one, just like AI, he doesn't fear no man. He's gonna go into traffic, try to dunk on
No.
anybody, doesn't matter how big you are.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, salute to Ja Morant. They had a hell of a season.
Ja Morant, he put on a hell of a fight, B. He put on
No
a
question.
hell of a fight.
No
And let me
question.
tell you something. I commend them. I think New Orleans did the right thing. You don't have to agree with me. We're getting rid of the coach. I'm not gonna lie to you. He always looked drunk. Gentry, yo, he always looked drunk. Every time I see him, you know when they got them drunk eyes, them they was drinking the night before. I don't know. He always looked drunk to me, man.
Yo, I can't call it, but as far as making the change they needed to, it was time. He only had one
Bro,
season.
they have
Right.
such a fire team of
Right.
young dudes. Brandon
Right.
Ingram, the ball, and your man Holiday and Zion, and they have to go with some new fresh coaching blood, because this guy, he ain't do the right thing.
Nah, he ain't get it done. And it was tough. Shouts out to David Griffin, who runs the show down there in New Orleans. He's a good friend of mine. I respect his basketball intellect. They're gonna bring somebody there and it's gonna
No,
change
he
the
did the
game.
right thing. He did the
Yeah.
right thing. I don't know. He did the right thing. He got to go. He got to move on. It's like, yo, we got the most talented young squad. We didn't make the playoffs. We had a chance. We got to watch Memphis. All right. This year, maybe besides the very first game of this regular season that was Lakers against Clippers, that Portland-Memphis game was must-see TV, B.
No question. Now we saw them play earlier in the they played that first game in the bubble. They went double OT. They played in this one, this last playing game. They almost went OT. It was a knockout drag. It was like a heavyweight match watching them too.
That was the dagger in Gentry's back, because they was like, yo, you believe we got Zion and we got to be watching Ja Morant fight for the playoff? It was like, oh no, you got to go. He got to go. Let's see what happens. Maybe they put my guy Mark Jackson in there.
Mark Jackson.
Any team that don't hire Mark Jackson is dumb. I'm going to be honest with you.
Mark Jackson's legit, but I'll say this. He got a nice TV gig where he don't have no pressure and he can just chill and post up. Look out for Jason Kidd. Look out for Ty Lue. Those are going to be the top two candidates for that job with the Pelicans.
Yeah, but ain't Jason Kidd with the Lakers?
Yeah, but he's assistant coach right now. So think about it. What would you rather do? Would you rather stay with the Lakers, which isn't bad?
I think he's the real coach. I think he's the real coach, and he got a couple of issues. So he's like real.
Hey,
I think he's the Wizard of Oz.
Hey, J Kidd, he's nice. Respect to Frank Vogel, though. He's been doing this thing out there. They got a collective out there working. It's up to J Kidd, though. He's playing with house money because the Brooklyn Nets might offer him the gig. The Pelicans might offer him a gig, or he can stay in L.A., so he winning either way.
Man, that's a fact, man. What's the big game tonight?
So tonight, the biggest game is going to be the Clippers, who we've been talking about. We already know what it is with them. They got tons of dogs on that team. And your sleeper favorite, the Dallas Mavericks, you got Luka. That one's going to be crazy tonight.
Nah, that Luka. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you some real talk. Real talk. Nah, this might be too real, and it might be the Ciroc acting up. Nah, for real, this might be too real for this, right? Luka almost got the Eminem syndrome. Eminem, meaning Eminem is one of the greatest rappers of all time, but they would want to sleep on him if they could, right? So hip-hop's so black, Latino, so this. I'm just giving you real talk. So when Luka came out, I was hearing that Eminem talk in the studio. Every night I'm with 20 black guys and Spanish guys in Miami. Nah, that white boy can't ball. Yo, that boy been making bobbleheads out of people out there. Yo, it is official. They're not fronting on that boy no more. They know he gets busy.
Nah, hey, Luka been getting busy since he was 16. He was overseas winning championships and MVPs. Luka ain't new to this. He's true to this. Trust.
Listen to me, man. That guy right there, then he got Porzingis, and I just need a little bit more out of Tim Hardaway Jr. He's one of my favorite players, believe it or not. He's like a creeper, you know,
Right.
but just a little bit more. In Portland, you know, I was trying to hustle Dame Dollars. I had him on the line. He was like, yo, Craig, you know, the playoffs. I'm like, yo, you got to come on a big show, man.
Yeah.
You know, but he was like, yo, but after the playoff, I'm like, no, I need you now. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is prime time. Let's get on here and talk our shit.
True, true. He just dropped that mixtape too. You know, he got some bars. When's the Joe Crack Dame Dollar collab happen though?
The what?
The Dame Dollar on the mic spitting bars. And
I'm with that. I'm with that. I respect how he respects the culture. And he been putting in work, and he's not like a gimmick. He really means it.
Right.
He really loves the game, and I respect him for that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he went with Shaq. They had a battle going. He went head up with Shaq. He said, yo, I'm stepping to him.
You know, Shaq had a real hit called You Can't Stop the Rain. That was let me tell you, that wasn't because he was just famous or a basketball player. The record was hot.
No question.
The Shaq, You Can't Stop the Rain.
Fire.
Like almost Will Smith might not be everybody's favorite MC, but you cannot front on Summertime.
No.
Summertime.
That's out to Jazzy Jeff. That's arguably one of the greatest hip-hop tracks of all time.
And definitely of the summer.
No question.
Like that's like, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you. Like Summertime in the summer, you got to hear that.
Facts.
Thank you for getting on, my brother. I'm going to find a game. So if they tell you I'm in an island in a local bar.
Nah, I'm going to hit you when we get off the line, man. I'm going to shoot you my
info. You got to let me know how to do it.
Yeah, I'm going to get you
let me know how to do it.
Hey,
all right, my brother. You know this. What's this? To stop the things?
The mosquitoes.
For real? All right, my brother. One love, bro.
Back.
Yo, let me tell you something. These mosquitoes is fucking me up. Like, legendary. And then the mosquitoes came in the Ciroc.
Oh, so you have to dump it? Oh.
Yeah, the mosquito came in the cup. Yeah, this shit ain't fly. Like, I mean, I hate, you ever go on vacation? I hate off. Like the smell of the spray off, I hate it. The way it smells, right? And so these mosquitoes ain't playing. These are the real deal. They tear me up. Legend. And man, yesterday, shout out to It's a 10. Shout out to Jeff and Carolyn. I love you guys. Thank you for your presence. Nori gave me that. If y'all watched my Instagram last night, I had that sky blue robe on in the middle of Bell Harbor. Like, you know, Nori gives you the gift. Like, let me tell you something. My favorite color, if y'all follow Fat Joe, is baby blue. Sky blue, baby blue. And everybody was giving me a little bit gifts. Shout out to Rich the Barber. That your gift was amazing. He gave me the Dior luggage. The Dior luggage. You see me today on the gram, Dior to death. I won't stop killing y'all. Happy birthday, Pistol Pete. I said that already. My cousin Carmencita. Yo, Mayor, you live a life. Hold on, let me see the mayor right quick. The Sneaker King.
You live a life, brother. You live a life.
Yo, Mayor, let me tell you something, man. Salute to everybody out there in the game, right? But the mayor's the Sneaker King. Mayor, take me to some things. I see that house. I see ceiling and all that. You ain't got to stunt for me. I go there all the time. Mayor
No,
Fitness.
no. We're gonna start off with what you had on today.
Oh, you got what I had on today? Yeah, you right. Come on, man. I heard it's like 14,000 on the street.
We're not playing, man. We're not playing, bro.
Woo!
We not playing.
Woo! I gotta sip some. You got me sipping some rock now.
We not playing out here, man. We not playing out here, man. We not playing out here today. Today we not playing today, bro. We gonna be nice to them today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know I called for those. Those only came out in the women's.
They came
out.
Feet. They came out in the women's size. I got little feet. I'm good to go. You know.
Yo, where my man Lucky at?
Oh, Lucky running around. Lucky acting crazy right now.
Holy shit! Why you ain't tell me that? Yo, there's a spider a mile long. A crab? Yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, y'all crazy. Tomorrow, every day this week, we going 7 o'clock so y'all can see what's going on. And I'm off the depth. Ooh, man, hold up.
Derek Jeter, baby. Derek Jeter, baby. Derek Jeter.
You know, Derek Jeter never made a PE in his life. He never made a PE.
He got a charity shoe right there. Here, this is you know. I'm not a Knicks fan, but I'm gonna give it up to you because this one of the illest right here. The Q Rich Jones.
Yeah, the Q joint.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yo, you caught that? You caught that?
Of course I caught that, man. I had that for I caught that 100 years ago, brother.
Yo, come on, man. Don't do me like that, man.
Shout out to my brand. Shout out to my man LeBron. Think Pink. Glorious Warrior.
I love that sneaker right there.
I know you with your brother.
Yeah. You know I'm with the We the Best King.
You know, we there.
For my birthday, man, he forced me on a vacation. I'm so glad I came. Oh my God, how many you got?
Thing right there. That's a beautiful thing, the birthday thing right there. That's beautiful. You know?
Everybody throw up the fire signs. Throw up the fire signs if you feeling the heat. Because over here in the big show, we give you all type of shit. Oh, yeah, that's the one I like. That's the one I like.
Shout the yay. Shout the yay.
Every time you show me that one, yo, man, that's the one I like, man.
We not playing.
Owl in the back.
We not playing. We not playing. You know, we not playing over here, man. We just happy to be here, man.
Let me ask you something. Where's your Waynos at? You still got your Waynos over there? Or
yeah, I got. Of course, I got. Now, Waynos is here. Other crib is gone. All that shit is gone. It's over.
No, I'm just trying to gladiate the cheapest, but yo, that's the Wayno. That's one of my favorite Air Force Ones ever. The
amazing shoe. The Waynos is the best, baby. Oh, here go our favorite. Here go our
favorite. I wore that and make it rain.
Here go our favorite.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going.
You know I didn't bring them with me.
I'll never.
You know
I'll never do that.
I didn't bring them with me.
I'll never do that.
Yeah, they brand new though, right?
No, those is worn to death.
For my birthday, hit them with the lick yonder, man.
I gotta find a pair that I ain't wear to do that.
Yo, let me tell you, this morning, I ain't gonna lie to you, I looked at the linens and I said, nah, I'm gonna leave them. Ah! Global Grind USA. Prepare yourself for viralism. Hey, yo, prepare yourself for viralism.
They go an ill joint right here. Diana Taurasi, LeBron 7. Nah, we not playing.
No, that shit ridiculous.
We not playing. University of Kentucky, LeBron. Nah, my LeBron 7 game different.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Shout to our brother DJ Clark Kent.
Fleazy Nation, y'all, shout out to Clark Kent, man. Clark Kent. I love you, Clark Kent, man. He hit me with a sentimental message today. You know, because he knows it's my birthday week. He knows, I love Clark Kent, man. He's my brother for many years. It's nothing. Anybody who don't like Clark Kent, you don't like yourself.
It's definitely our brother. We love Clark. I love Clark with all my heart. I love you with all my heart.
You don't love yourself.
Tokyo joints, the gentleman with the Tokyo sign in the back, not the regular joints.
The Tokyo joint. I wore those 2 days ago. I
No,
went
we're
with
not
Nori
family.
to dinner yesterday. He got me pissy drunk in Bell Harbor. Like,
Oh,
what's
there
new?
you go. There you go. What's new? Nori getting you drunk. What's new?
Yeah.
That's what Nori does. That's what
Yo,
Nori does.
Nori bought me a baby blue Versace robe. And wow. Let me tell you something, yo, Mayor. And he couldn't wait till I pull it out the box. He forced me. It was like I had a baby shower in the middle of Bell Harbor. But when I pulled it out, he know I loved it. I seen him sink in the seat. He sunk
Nah,
like
that baby,
of joy.
that baby blue different, man. That baby blue hit different, man.
Whee!
That baby blue be hitting different. I ain't gonna hope. Matter of fact, that baby blue be hitting different, bro.
That baby blue be hitting different. That's a different.
Nah,
Yo, you had all those
uh-huh.
two-tone.
I'm the only one that has those, yeah.
No, you was king of that. PlayStations. Hey, yo, let me ask you something. Are we supposed to wear the PlayStations or the vibes?
Yes, we supposed to win.
No,
Yeah, we
but you
supposed
got
right on
lucky
top.
because
Right on
you
top.
got lucky
Yeah.
because you found the mother joints in Foot Locker that look like
Yeah.
the vibes.
Yeah. The women's joints, yeah, they
The same
downstairs. Yeah,
colorway.
they downstairs.
Yo, bro, I would have bought the whole store. Them shits they
Rest
would
in
have had to
peace to the
give me
God.
every 12 and 11. Yeah, that's the Kobe package.
Matter
That's
of
that
fact, I'm
real
gonna hit you.
deal.
I'm gonna hit you with something that I'm gonna get in trouble with right now, but I'm gonna hit you with it.
Timbo the king on the check-in. Timbo,
You
don't go
might get a
too
phone.
far, my brother.
You might get a phone call behind this one.
Talk to me.
You might get a phone call from Bubba Chuck behind this one.
No.
Yeah, you might get a phone call from Bubba Chuck behind this one. Fuck it, I'm gonna get yelled
How
at, but
about
fuck
I
it.
might not
I'm
get a phone
gonna
call.
get
I
yelled
will.
at. I'm gonna get yelled at, but fuck it.
Kobe
Fuck
colorway, Iverson.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Don't play with me, man. Stop.
Crack
Don't
him
play.
on the head.
Don't play with me,
Crack
man.
him on the
Stop.
head.
I was gonna get in trouble for that one.
Yo, man, let me tell you something, man. We live one time, one life only. God has been great to us, and we got to do whatever we work for. We got to enjoy it. I don't care. I don't feel bad that I enjoy, being fly, being fresh, enjoying my life.
And I enjoy you as the second flyest person I know.
Yo, man, let me tell you something, man. I'm on that G650. I'm Callous passenger. Yeah, I don't lie. When I don't pay for the private, I say thank you for the lift. When I pay for it, I just stay quiet because I pay for it. But he paid for it.
It's different.
I sit down on the G6 with him. We take off in the air. The G6 is different. That's a different kind of plane.
Yeah, I wouldn't
know. So we taking off in the air, and Callous says, "You look so young, bro." I said, "Yo, Callous." He was like, "Nah, you look better than Flojo right now." And I'm saying to myself, man, we blessed, man. God got us living good. We in private planes.
Nah, it's a beautiful
I come
thing.
from Bronx. Let me tell you something. I was born in Bronx, Lebanon, across the street where Larry Davis shot them cops.
Mm-hmm. I know what time it is, bro.
Yeah.
I know what time it is.
Know what I'm saying? So
Nah,
when
for
we
sure.
on globals, we living our life, we enjoying ourselves. I mean, man, God is great.
No, it's a beautiful thing, brother. It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what's funny? We sit down all the time. When we work out together, we share stories and we talk and we reminisce. And it's like, damn, we really count our blessings, bro. We really count our fucking blessings. That shit is amazing.
We do. We don't take it for granted.
We never take it for granted. We never take it for granted.
I never take it for granted. I never take it light. I'm just really, really grateful. I love you, my brother.
I love you more.
Success. You know what it is. Yo, you seen your man Iverson got a gambling board with the Philadelphia 7. Nah, he gotta stop. No, he got the dice, but the whole gambling shit in this house. What? Philadelphia 76ers.
My question is, when we going?
Oh, no. We gotta go to ATL. I love you, bro. Stay
love
up.
You more. Love.
All right. Yo, the mayor himself. So you know how we do. We make something out of nothing. We turn up every chance we get, and we won't stop. I'm out here, so many mosquitoes. I'm out here covering the cup, like that too. So that stops the mosquitoes.
Yo,
Yo,
Joe.
Bun-B, living legend. Yo, Bun. Yo,
Yo, Joe,
Bun-B,
you
living
be real.
legend. What's up?
Yo, can I just talk about your modesty?
Modesty will get you nowhere. That's why I go there and buy the new Fat Joe gear. 560. Yeah. I mean, I let you talk. Yeah, my brother, it's my birthday week, so I'll
Yeah,
accept
well, yeah.
compliments.
First of all, we want to wish you many more. Happy birthday to you. I see you living your life. Yo, but how can I put this properly? Joe was everywhere. Joe was everywhere in hip hop. You like the Forrest Gump of hip hop. Because
That's a
whenever
fact.
it happened, Joe was there. And there's a lot of shit that you facilitated. And you're really now just starting to talk about it. Like, I don't know if people really, really realize how much of a blessing the big ass show is.
Yo,
Because
Bun-B. Yo, Bun-B, we big pimping on this motherfucker, boy. We big pimping on this motherfucker.
well, you with Khaled. You with Khaled. So you live in a life. You live in a
I'm a
life.
passenger. I'm a fly on the wall.
But it's all
It's
earned, though.
different. Listen, I tell everybody all the time, watch your money. I don't like blowing my money on privates, but it's COVID, so I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been on the privates. But I'm G4. This man is on some shit I never seen before. There's some shit 650 something. The pilots look different. The food is different. They're giving you scallops and shit, beef ribs. I'm like, yo, where does this happen at?
People ask me all the time about Khaled. They're like, yo, how did all of this happen? I'm like, yo, I don't know if there's a nicer guy.
That's a
I,
fact.
I don't know if there's a nicer guy in the culture. Like just in terms of how accessible he always was, how good he was to people, right? Like, there wasn't a thing you could ask Khaled for that he didn't give you. And so all of this was happening now for him is people really showing him love back.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Listen.
Khaled always showed love to everybody. He was always good natured. He was always positive. He never treated people funny style. And that's what like the kind of power that a radio station DJ has. It's a moderate level of power, but for an up and coming artist, it's everything. It's everything. And like I know, there's a lot of dudes that front it with that power.
Shit it on you. But you know what happens to those guys? Those guys who are assholes, they got the power, they don't go to sleep well at night. Because they know, because they've been taking advantage of people and forcing dudes to do this or this or that or whatever, or treating people like they're kings or something. They scared of the day they get fired. They don't believe their phone will ring from a legit friend. You understand what I'm saying? So like
Absolutely.
A radio guy who got the power, who's an asshole, who thinks he's God, who think the day they fire him, his phone don't ring, Bun. It don't ever ring again. It's on to the next. So now, the guys who really show you love and are sincere and genuine, those are the guys, when they get fired, they get a phone call from Fat Joe that says, hey, congratulations. They say, for what? You've been hired. You've been hired. And I hired them. Yo, Bun, all the time. I don't want to shout names out here, but there's so many people in the industry, they fired and they thought it was over, and Fat Joe scooped them up and said, yo, come with me till you get your feet well. Once they start working with me, they get jobs again in labels, they good to go. This has happened 10, 20 times, even guys in Texas.
This is
Guys
the
in
modesty
Texas.
I'm talking about. This is the modesty I'm talking about.
Yo,
When I talk about Fat Joe.
listen,
Fat Joe
you ask
always
Mike
looks out for people.
Saunders, you ask Mike Saunders in Houston, Texas, when the whole industry turned their back on him, did Fat Joe not tell him congratulations? He said, for what, Joe? They fired me. I said, because you've just been hired. Come over.
Best
Why?
friend.
Because he always treated me right.
And Mike's a good dude.
Listen, Bun, when you treat people right, and you're fair, the goodness is gonna always come back to you, Bun. It's always, yo, when you doing this thing again, you and Static Selector, you gotta do it again. The live album.
I just talked to him about it 2 weeks ago. We would probably would have done it by now had COVID not come.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, you right.
But
Yo, let me tell you something.
And yo, I've been rapping for 28 years, Joe. I've done thousands of records. My wife said that's my favorite album.
For real?
She was like, out of all the other shit that we got awards, we got plaques on the wall, all of that shit.
They tired of us. They tired of us. Musically. Shout out Kenny Burns. Congratulations on his new job. Well deserved. Well deserved. Atlanta, finally, stop sleeping on your own guy. Kenny Burns is the party guy. He gonna get it lit on the radio out there.
Cultural icon, Kenny Burns.
Cultural icon. Right? So let me tell you something. So I'm in the room, I'm sleeping, I'm exhausted, and I'm watching on Instagram. And you and Static are doing a live album on Instagram, and I'm watching you, and my eyes are getting sleepy, like I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. But the hip hop in me was like, no, I gotta go. I gotta be there. I gotta be in on this. And I kept fighting myself because I got a rule. I lost a lot of friends. I'm talking many years ago, but I lost a lot of friends in the projects where I'm from who were sleeping. And then one of their friends got into beef or whatever, woke them up out their bed. They came outside and somebody shot them or stabbed them or killed them. So my rule has always been, once I'm tucked in, I ain't coming out. But that day, I was tucked in, and for hip-hop, I drove over there to Brooklyn, and we did the joint, the Basquiat joint.
Yo,
that's the finest shit I ever seen.
You came with the hook and the verse. And we were working literally, we were on the last song and starting to get a little winded, right? Because we had started at I think we started at 7 on the dot. So we had been working for probably 9 hours at that point. It was easily like 4 or 5 in the morning. Easy. And they're like, yo, Joe's here. I'm like, Joe,
you're like, who? Fuck, I'm about to go home. You thought you was going home.
I'm like, yo, because
you got your wife there. You like, you already about to check out.
They're like, yo, Joe's here. I'm like, Joe who? It's like Fat Joe. Everybody in the room, like it's a breath of fresh air. That second wind for everybody kicks in. Because the whole point of Trill Static was like, yo, we're productive. Like, you're a producer, you can do the work. I'm a rapper, I can write the rhymes. We're gonna call our friends, and we're gonna have, people that we look up to, people that we respect, and people that we know got the talent to come through and rock with us, right? And there was only one person that ended up not coming because his man's died that day. That was Raekwon. He's the only person that didn't make it. Mm-hmm. And so we had an open slot anyway.
And he would have came 1,000,000%. It's just something.
Oh, without question. Stand-up guy.
The best.
Fully. Stand-up guy. Met him at a house party in New Jersey. I was with Just Soprano. I don't know how Just convinced me to go with him to this party. And the only reason I stayed, because when I walked in, I saw Ray. I'm like, okay, I must be in the right place.
Let me tell you something, Bun. I used to have shows with Wu-Tang when FloJo came out. And I used to get $500 a show. I remember Wu-Tang used to get $500 too, and they got to break it off between 13 dudes. And I remember looking at them like, yo, this shit ain't gonna work. Me like, how these guys gonna eat?
How they gonna eat?
And they did it. Every one of them got paid. Every one of them got rich. Every one of them got money, and they stuck together. Amazing, bro. Raekwon, one of my best friends in the world.
And then who walks in to fill in the gap? out of nowhere. And that was the beauty of it, because it'd have been different if somebody was like, yo, call Joe, ask Joe if he can come through. You know what I'm saying? Joe just shows up.
I was watching that. And you want to know what's crazy? They had this white boy. He's like a journalist too. I don't know his name. No disrespect. He was in the studio, right? And I didn't even see him. Like, I was writing my verse and everything. And he's so skinny. He was hiding behind the door. I didn't even see him. He was quiet, right? And Mayor, what's the guy's name? Because you know him. There's two dudes, but it was one of them. Skinny dude. And so I write my verse. I go in there, I spit my verse. And the guy looks at me, so surprised, Bun-B. And I said to him, I said, why you looking like that? He said, because I was here. I saw you. I watched you do all this. I said, yeah, I know. And he said, they always said you don't write your rhymes.
Wow.
They always said you don't write your stuff. He said, I
Oh,
seen
he
you.
talking about the brothers from It's the Real.
Yeah, yeah. These guys
That was
from
Eric.
Mr. Real.
Right.
He tells me, yo, they always told me you don't write your rhymes. He said, I was here. I watched you write your rhymes and the hook in my face. I was like, yo, bro, I can't be in the game 27 years, 25 years, somebody write my shit. Like, are you serious? But it was great for him to experience that.
Because people gonna say what they say. It's always when you see it for yourself. Because sometimes, you know, if you hear it enough, you'll take it as truth.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If
And
you
you know,
hear it
people
enough,
like
you'll
to
take it as
change.
truth.
People like to change the narrative. You know, I'm not from your town. I don't know what they say about Pimp C. I don't know what they say about you. When people think they know you, they a little bit too familiar. And they start talking shit they don't know about. Know what I mean? So I could sit here and I could tell you a million rumors of Fat Joe in the Bronx. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Well, yeah, I know exactly, because what it is that people will be like, yo, ain't you, yo, that I like so-and-so. Ain't he where you from? And so immediately you got to try to make yourself look better than that person. As if, yeah, he's from where I'm from, but I'm the man where I'm from.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that ain't necessary, because if you doing what you supposed to be doing, the street's going to talk anyway. You know, we come from the era, Joe, where you couldn't just say you was so-and-so. You couldn't just say you was the man, because we knew who the man was. If we didn't, we knew who would know. So you
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
just
why
come from a city.
I never worried about like street credibility or whatever, because I knew, you know, you probably came to New York for the first time. You had a list. Is Biggie Smalls real? Is Fat Joe real? And you met people and you walk in the street, you're like, yo, wait. And let me tell you something. My shit legendary on them streets, man. It's like I'm
Joe,
legendary on them.
probably my third time ever coming to New York. I saw you. There used to be a record store down the street from Jive Records, and
Maybe that was that Rock and Will or Rock and Soul or something. It had to be one of them.
we saw a white Beamer. We saw a white Beamer pull up, and the first dude got out was a big dude. And I was like, yo, I think that's Fat Joe. And we kept looking, and then another big dude come out, but he wasn't as big as the first dude. I said, no, that's Fat Joe.
That bigger dude was Big Pun.
That was Pun. But Pun wasn't an MC then. Or he wasn't known, right? He wasn't who he eventually became. But we just saw the big Puerto Rican dude. I was like, they was like, yo, I think that's Fat Joe. And then when you got out, I'm like, nah, that's Fat Joe.
You know, Pun hated that. Like, so Pun, but there's a couple of MCs. There's Jay-Z, there's Big Daddy Kane, there's Big L, Big Pun. And Eminem. These MCs, I seen them all for the first time ever in front of people. And I see them make the crowd, people try to run up the wall. Like try to do somersaults. You know when you love hip hop so much and you see some shit you ain't never seen, so you want to kill yourself on the spot because you ain't never see this shit before.
You
right?
ready to jump out the window?
So Big Pun, I would take him on tour with me all the East Coast was like from New York. Every weekend I would go from New York to South Carolina. Cause you know I was a drug dealer rapper. So all my records was for the D boys, and that's Fayetteville, North Carolina, Virginia, all those towns where dudes was getting money, right? Because believe it or not, I was the first Young Jeezy before Young Jeezy. So if you look back at my music, hustling is the key to success and all that. The D boys was fucking with Joe hard. Like that's who I got booked for my first 5 years of rapping. So
Right.
I would take Pun, and Pun would come out, and he'll step out first, and everybody go, ah! And then I step out, they realize he ain't Fat Joe, and then Pun would get mad because they didn't know who he was. So, but by the middle, we would throw on that beat from Smooth the Hustler. Remember that? Pum, 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 pum. The shot blocker, the rock clocker, the rock.
Right.
And that boy Pun would go so crazy that the whole crowd would be trying to run up the wall, do somersaults. And he's doing all that. Dead in the middle, he's doing, and they're like, oh my God, like, who is this alien? And but he hated that time until they really knew, oh shit, that's Big Pun. And that's that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, look, Joe's always beneficial, always been a real one. Anybody that do their research, if you tied in as much as you say you are. I remember having an argument with an artist, like we sat in the room for 20 minutes. And I won't put him out there because the kid was very green at the time. But we were just talking about, like, we having a conversation with him about real dudes in different cities in America. And then we got to talking about New York, and we was like, oh yeah, well, New York, you know, that's really street dude in New York. That rap that's Joe. And he was like, nah. He was like, nah, it's so and so. And like the whole room just looked like, oh, you don't know nothing. Like you don't know nothing. And we're talking. I'm like, dude, this dude, he does a really good job. He makes really good records. He tells really good stories, right? So I could see where you would think he's that guy. But when you go there, it's not about, he's not that guy. He's good, right? He can move around the city. Him and his team is official. But I always like to explain to young people that be very careful if you see dudes that run with a bunch of dudes at home. Right? There's very few people, and there's a couple of dudes in a couple of cities in America that can move around their city like they want to. They may be from the west side of town, but if you want, to go to the north,
whatever happens.
But if you want to go to the north side, I'll take you to the north side. I'm not from the north side, but if you want to go to the north side, I'll take you. I'll let you see the north side.
And
if you want to go to the south side,
your man don't run shit if you go to a place and you're not good. So now, don't be touring people around your city if you're a rapper where somebody might rob the guy in front of you. Like, you know, if you come from that, you're supposed to be good. I took Scarface to the Wedge in Hunts Point. I took him all around. He was asking me about Biggie, asking me about everybody. I took him to my project. He was like, damn, you motherfuckers live on top of each other like that? And I was like, yeah. And but he went to the slums of Shaolin type shit with me, like, and we had a great time. But don't take somebody somewhere that you can't really offer the right type of protection. Like, you know, like, I should never be in somebody's hood where they can't tell the craziest dude in the world, like, you crazy? Like, we good. Like,
Nah, there's horror stories. I remember a rapper from Oakland, Mr. Fab. Mr. Fab called me one day. He was like, yo, I'm out in so-and-so, man. I'm with so-and-so, and we're in the studio. And I was like, yo, I need to get some cigars. He's like, yo, we'll walk to the corner store. They walk to the corner store, and this young boy's in there. Young boys walk up like, yo, ain't you so-and-so? Like, yeah, beat for him. Boom, right in the jaw, off top. And Fab
real
is there
talk?
like in the jaw. And Mr. Fab, ask Mr. Fab one day if you ever talk to him, ask him about the story. Like I said, I'm not here to put these dudes on blast. They are who they are.
Let me explain something to you. The man go like this. French Montana, by the way, who was underground, and they wouldn't give him a chance. He was my son's favorite rapper, so I would hear him all day in my house. So I went to Funk Master Flex, and I told Funk Master Flex he got to play French Montana. Funk Master Flex told me, I'm going to tell you a real story. This is a Joker moment. Fuck it, we there, Bun-B.
Right.
Funk Master Flex tells me, you know, he got problems with such and such. And I said, what does that mean? I'm Fat Joe's telling you play his shit. So Funk Flex looks at me. He plays his shit. 3-4 months later, the man's a superstar doing Pop That and all that shit with Rick Ross and all them niggas, right? And why did I tell you that story just now? I had some Ciroc. But why did I get into that story? What we was talking about just before?
We were just talking about when rappers roll with people and the dude ain't who they say.
So I go to French Montana's first video. He got in the middle of Mount Haven Projects. So we up in there, we the shot caller. That shit was hard. So I'm up in there. One of French Montana's mans from that hood tells me, yo, Crack. And I'm, all juried up, whatever. Yo, Crack, you good. Young boy, maybe like 18. Yo, Crack, you good. I'm not drunk. I had some drinks, but let's be clear, guys. What I'm saying right now to Bun-B is facts. Everything. It's fact. Maybe I don't say it, but Bun-B opened the door, so fuck it, we're gonna go there. So the little dude tells me, yo, you good here. Tell the little dude, yo, shorty, this is the first place I ever hustled in my life. On that bench right there with my man, rest in peace, Goldo, from St. Anne's Avenue. 20 years ago, bro. You just got in this hood, bro. Don't tell me about being good in this hood. I've been good in this hood before I was Fat Joe the rapper. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. And it is what it is, but rest in peace, Pimp C. He was a real one.
Rest in peace, Big Pun.
Oh yeah.
Pimp was. It's crazy because I look at so many artists now that try to act like him, right?
Well, Meg Thee Stallion, she's female, try to act like him.
My wife says that all the time.
To say that. I fuck with Meg Thee Stallion.
No. You hit it dead on the head. Meg will tell you. She will tell. My wife says it all the time. When the new record came out, my wife was like, "See, that's that Pimp C flow. She on it with that one."
Oh yes. Don't talk to Fat Joe about hip hop. I know what I'm talking. Donovan Mitchell, yo, Donovan, you gave him 50 something. Yo, Bun, let me see if Donovan gets on this right here. I'll talk to you later, my brother. I love you.
Do you think? Get him on. He's killing it.
Hold up. Let me get this guy. Let me see if Donovan Mitchell gets on here. That's the man of the day. Yo, Spider. Holy shit. Live from the bubble. Okay, guys, I fucked up. Shout out Bun-B, the living legend, the man, not the myth. UGK, Underground Kings. Man, they won't let me get them. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to turn up for y'all. Fat Joe Show, you never know who comes. They just come on voluntarily for free to entertain you guys during the COVID. Are you wearing your mask? I am. Do you have sanitizer? I do. I got like 10 masks. Not me. Donovan Mitchell, the people want to hear from you. The biggest show in the game. Pick it up. Live from the bubble. I still got a couple of minutes right now. What he said, can't be on that OG. Damn, it's the platform. Playoffs. Damn, Donovan. All right, I'll stop. Beggars can't be choosy, but I appreciate you. Congratulations on killing the playoffs. Keep going, my brother. You from Westchester, the Bronx. Played in Gauchos. I'm watching you. Keep killing. I wish you come to the Knicks. I know you don't want to talk about that. But I'm truly watching you. Keep killing them. Live from the bubble. Now, let me tell you something. Yo,
Yo,
D-Nice.
what up, bro?
Yo, D-Nice, man. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to be cocky about this. In Instagram versus in the COVID versus number 1, D-Nice. Number 2, the Fat Joe Show. Number 3. That's it. Everything else, we appreciate you guys for your
Yo,
energy. We got love for you. It's a lot of
I love
commendable.
that way up there, though.
No,
I love that you mentioned me in that.
I do that all the time. I don't lie, D.
No,
I
no
don't
doubt, no
lie.
doubt.
I don't
Man,
lie.
I miss you, bro. We were supposed to have our radio show.
Shout out to LL Cool J's coming on here Thursday.
Yeah,
And
man.
he's coming on Thursday. I talked to him about that. So people who don't know, before the D-Nice madness, before Michelle Obama, NASA, Zuckerberg, yo, D-Nice, what was that like when that night, because I was on it, it was Haley Berry, shit. Yo, D-Nice, you have DJ for Obama in the White House. You've done a lot of parties. Nothing felt like that night. Am I right
Nah,
or wrong, D?
nah. You're right, bro. Nothing felt like that night. Nothing still feels like that night. Even though we've had like some amazing times and great parties, nothing quite felt like that, bro. Like that felt like the whole world was just watching and showing love. It was special, Joe.
And we
Special.
needed it. You want to know why, D? Because, nobody knows. Before that craziness, me and D-Nice had a show we was doing together for LL Cool J and Rock the Bells.
Yep,
So we
yep.
went up there, we taped the show, and LL was ahead of his time. You know what I'm saying? But the show never went down. D-Nice was DJing. I was talking shit. So you would have had the D-Nice quarantine killer, quarantine club, and the Fat Joe Show rolled up in one.
Rolled up
Ain't
in
that
one, bro.
something?
It's never too late, though, bro.
I
It's
know
never
that.
too
I know
late.
that we love each other, man. That's not the question. But what I'm saying to you is when you saw NASA, Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, I seen people from from back in the days, like Melba Moore, Sheila E. It was
Sheila
just
E.,
crazy.
everybody, man.
It
Everybody
was
was
just
in there,
crazy.
bro. And it's so crazy that even 5 months later, man, people are still like riding in all of these mosquitoes, right, baby? And my daughter's with me, so she's.
No, I'm in mosquito heaven. And shout out to you, man. I know you're a girl dad. I see you
Yeah,
all the
man.
time with the girls. You know, my
Yeah,
daughter's
man.
everything to me. You know?
You know, being a girl dad is everything, man. You know, like just being responsible for two human beings, bro. It's lovely.
Shout out to my man DJ Camilo's in here.
Camilo's in here. What up, Camilo?
Yeah. And then how was
Yeah.
it for you, right, D? Because you cool with all these DJs, the Tony Touches, the Clark Kents, the who else? Like
Rich
you
Medina, Rich Medina. I mean, Camilo, like the whole
Cassidy, Camilo. I mean, you
Cassidy,
cool with
yeah.
everybody. So what is it like your whole life being a well-known, incredible DJ to like being the Beatles, the Menudo, the what your shit went like that, right? So I told people D-Night's gonna be the first urban DJ, the originals. James Cruz on there, you know. James Cruz
Yep.
loved the originals. So what's it like that you blew up to another level? Let's keep it real. And these guys I'm talking about are legends, the greatest, people we worship. But how do you feel? Did you feel like, damn, I'm going to another level? I don't want my guys to think I'm changing or anything. Did that come across at all, or to you?
Yeah, that always comes across though, bro. I'll be honest with you. You know, like I do want to be respectful of my relationships with DJs. You know what I mean? Like it's important. Like I gotta rock with the originals. That's my crew. You know what I mean? Like Clark Kent asked me to do something, I'm rocking with them. I don't really care, you know. But I'm also, you know, being respectful and mindful of where I am too right now in my life as well. You know, like I want to do. For one, it's always hard to be an urban DJ or considered an urban DJ, and for people to give you that mainstream love. And the fact that I'm one of the dudes that get the mainstream love.
D-Nice, I predict if you ain't get it yet, D-Nice, you're gonna be the first urban DJ to get $1 million to do a festival. Fat Joe I have
Let's
prophesized
go.
this.
I'll take that.
D, I have prophesized this. I've been prophesized this. I said D-Nice is going to be the first urban DJ ever to get $1 million and play at a festival with like 100,000 people when this shit is over. You got it, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. And no disrespect, because I love all the DJs on radio. I love all the DJs in the club. But what you did, right? You was playing the music that we love from the heart. But people ain't allowed to play that on the radio. They're not allowed to play that in the new popping club. So they thought that wasn't it. But the truth is, that's the real music we love. And when you playing that, we like, Jesus Christ, this is it. This is where it's, and that's why happened. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. Like, it's the music that resonated with everyone. And no knock to any new music because I love it all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love music. But there was just something about this time playing what I was playing that just felt good. And it was really about feel-good music. It wasn't even necessarily just about, like, old school joints. It was just about what felt good. You know what I mean? Like, what put the smile on your face.
A guy can't get relevant like Fat Joe for 25 years and not think he knows something about music.
Absolutely.
Like, I think, listen, D, I think I know a lot. Like, not a lot. I'm going to be honest with you. I think I know everything about music. I'm keeping it real with you. I
believe you.
I think I'm a hip-hop historian. Like, they could, when I die, they could take my brain and study that bitch. But when I tell you there's sometimes I listen to you play, and you play some shit I never heard in my life, there's fire, and I'm sitting there, and the drums, and I'm like, oh my God, they nice. And I'm working out to you. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I cannot believe my favorite singer in the world is Luther Vandross. Yes. One day you came on there and you played some Luther shit I never heard him. How can he be my favorite artist of all time? And I never heard the record. So I'm sitting there like, oh my God, D-Nice.
Nah, yeah, man. That's James Cruz will tell you too, man. That's the beauty of it though, bro. It's like finding them records that just feels right in your heart. You may not even know the lyrics, but it's like, yo, if that beat hits you and the way that person is singing,
Let me tell
it
you
doesn't
something. You got
matter.
James Cruz. You got happy birthday, Donnie Wahlberg today.
Donnie's my brother, man.
Donnie's your #1 fan.
That's my
He's your
brother, man.
#1 fan. I have never went to D Nice on live and Donnie's not in there with his wife dancing.
Yes. It's real
And,
love,
happy
though.
birthday, Donnie. Great guy. My brother, we can end it with what DJs inspired you coming up? Give me a couple of
Man,
DJs, 4 or 5.
I mean,
I'm talking
I'll
about
name.
inspired you, that you would look at them and you'd be mesmerized. I'll tell you right now, I used to sneak in with DJ Khaled, and I'm at his vacation spot. I used to sneak in with DJ Khaled, be like, yo, Joe, come with me. Kid Capri would be in town DJing in Miami, and I would watch Khaled. When Khaled was hot already, sit in the balcony and watch Kid Capri DJ from the balcony, like, and tap me, like, you see how he blend that? You see how he get that?
That's
I think
love.
he's using a new machine. Yo, I think, give me like 5 guys that really, really influenced you in your
I'll tell you
DJ
right
career.
now, man. My 5 man will be DJ Scott LaRock, who taught me how to DJ. So he's always going to be #1. #2 is going to be DJ Red Alert, who, you know, when I was a young kid, that, you know, he used to let me just come into the DJ booth with him or come up to the radio show when
He
he was on
discovered me.
98.7
He
Kiss.
discovered me. Red
You know what I
Alert
mean?
discovered me. He
So,
played. I was at the Apollo. I did amateur night at the Apollo. Red Alert came up to me. I won 4 weeks in a row. I said, yo, could you give me a demo? I want to play it on the radio. And that demo became Flojo. That's how I got
wow.
on.
That's crazy,
Chris
man.
Lighty signed me because Red Alert told him, yo, this guy's going to be a superstar. I didn't know I was going to be a superstar. But, yeah, you got 2. You got Scott LaRock.
That's
You
2.
got Red Alert.
#3 is going to be DJ Clark Kent, who guided me all this entire time, bro. Like, from the time I came back, Clark Kent, bro. Like,
I want to tell you
my brother.
something nice, but I don't want you to disrespect. I don't want you to feel disrespected. I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to, because I just call you the king. No, you got to believe me. It's no disrespect, D Nice. The best DJ set I have seen in this quarantine is DJ Clark Kent.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you something. He did a set one day, and his fingers, it's so weird because he's such a big guy, but his fingers are like butter, smooth. The way he was moving this thing, I was sitting there, I'm telling my wife, I said, yo, he's different. He's different. This guy's different. And he's
Clark is different.
And I'm like, and he's sitting there cool. He wipes his head with the little towel. He got his baseball jersey on. And I ain't going to lie to you. Of course, we all know Clark Kent is one of the greatest of all time, but I forgot how nice.
Clark is serious business, bro.
This one set, and I'm glad I got it out my chest. And I said that to you because I said it to him, and I didn't want to be a hypocrite. I told him, Clark, I was watching this set. It was like on a Saturday daytime. I said, Clark, this is the best set I've seen in quarantine.
His swag is just
for real,
different.
Joe. I said, too much. So you got 3. You got Red Alert. You got Scott LaRock. You got Clark Kent.
The other one will be Brucey B.
Ooh.
I used to watch Brucey B when I was like 15, and he was DJing at the rooftop. You know what I mean? And just watch how he would talk to the crowd. You know, he always said some uptown cool, like the world famous Brucey B. And Bruce was just smooth with it, you know. And he also played music. Like Red played R&B and all of that, but he played a lot of hip hop. Brucey B was playing sexy.
You're in Harlem, bro.
Harlem R&B, sexy.
You got to be sexy.
It was
you
different.
got to play the R&B. You got to have that New Jack swing. You at come on, B. That's the epitome. They make movies about that spot and that time, and you can't get that. It's different.
Different, man. Then that other one is Kid Capri. Kid Capri was doing with records what people are doing with Serato now. He used to stack
Yeah.
those records on top of each other, cut them up, and throw them off. The next one is already under it. He was doing his quick sets, man. Before, like now, people do it with Serato, but there was nothing like a Kid Capri party, man. So those would be my five. And if I could add like a sixth person in there, man, it would be Little Louis Vega,
Oh,
because Louis
legend.
Vega is the reason why I DJ the way that I do. Like
Wow.
I like to blend records. You know what I mean? Like he let the records breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like he let that song, he would let you
Kenny
just feel
Dope.
that vibe.
Kenny Dope and Little Louis Vega.
Word, man.
They was
Word.
let me tell you something. I'll tell you a story and I'll stop. Uh my brother, the reason I got into hip hop, is my brother Angel, the money man, he out there. I love you, Junior. Um, my brother, I grew up in the Bronx and he knew this thing called hip hop early. He would bring me these Zulu Nation cassettes and I would listen on the cassette and it'd be like, Mary, Mary, where are you going to? Chippa, chippa, on. That funk is on. They even had the joint. It was I don't know if you've been told that Santa Claus is a black man, a black man,
I remember
a
that.
black man. So, and they would always stop the music, be like, yo, 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 back up from the ropes, back up from the ropes. So I would feel like I'm in there. But let me tell you what's crazy. My brother was a crate boy. And for you DJs, you don't understand. Years ago, you had to really bring crates and records to the jam.
Word.
It was not a computer. It was not Serato. You had to bring 1 million crates and speakers. So my brother was one of those guys. He would bring all the crates with Grandmaster Flash to the jam. And he never got paid $1. Do you know what he used to get paid? He
What?
used to get paid with flyers to the next jam to give out.
Wow.
Because that was a way to
Louis.
clout chase and act like you really down and give out the flyers and break out and Barry B and, Mike and Dave and, all them flyers, them legendary flyers. And so in my house, I would have like just thousands of flyers that my brother would have to give out for free. And, that's that. And man, that's how I appreciate it. Shout out Supreme and Hutch.
Do you
They,
still have any of those flyers from back in the day?
huh?
Do you
No,
still have any of the flyers?
I don't got Fat Joke shit.
Damn.
I'm not a memorabilia guy.
Yeah, yeah. Neither am I, but yeah, that would have been crazy if your brother still had like
Yeah,
those flyers.
I don't, but I mean, true story. I'm telling you some real shit. God bless you, D Nice. Thank you for coming on with me, man.
Appreciate
I've been
it, man.
wanting you on here for a while. It's my birthday week. Wednesday's my birthday. And
Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Well, I know you're gonna be out. You're in vacation mode, but I'm doing
Yeah.
Fat Joe. I'm doing a Fat Joe set on Wednesday night.
I'm
gotta
tuning
do
in.
that,
I
bro.
love you, D Nice.
I love
Stay
you,
up,
man.
baby.
See you later, bro.
And that's the latest segment of You Don't Know Who I Know. You don't know who I know. Going to watch the Democratic convention because the playoffs ain't on TV here. So we're in the biggest mansion in the world, but we ain't got the playoffs. I got to find it. No later than tomorrow. And listen, all this week, because it's my birthday, and I'm out here, we're going on at 7 o'clock. We're not doing 8 o'clock. We're going on at 7 o'clock. That way you can feel like Regis Philbin, rest in peace. You can see palm trees and sky blue Listerine water and stuff like that, and just feel like you with me. All right. Tomorrow night, Dave East. Thursday, none other than LL Cool J. And we're looking for a big, big guy on Friday. Pause. Love you. God bless you. Please wear your mask. Please sanitize. COVID is still real. 1,000 people are dying in the United States every single day. Over 160,000 people have died. So if you want to know what that is, that's Madison Square Garden filled up about 8 to 10 times. where human beings have died. God bless you guys. Put God first. We are by far the realest in the game. Peace.